water flows with life's gifts. May my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soon as the ocean's depths. I also offer when touched by kindness to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright, I'll link as flowers, a sweet remembering of how I found me in you. When my heart's in pain, may I go on, may I bravely stand as I am and walk life's way. When my hands are warmed in Kansho, my heart lights aglow, finding peace when skies are gray. In great compassion, may I live this precious life, just as it's given in me does light each day.
When we see the golden sun shine Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, always in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion. With hands of heart in Kansho, I say Namo Nembutsu, spreading spirit of living with brave hearts, spreading spirit of caring, helping others. Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Nembutsu, Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo In times of difficulty, I say Namo Nembutsu, doing my best with a calm heart, thankful for my life as it's given, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion. In times of gratitude, I say Namo Nembutsu, doing good no matter how small, reaching out with a warm heart, always in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, Buddha's great might of wisdom and compassion. With hands of heart in Kansho, I say Namo Amida Butsu, spreading spirit of living with brave hearts, spreading spirit of caring, helping others. Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Amida Butsu. Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Amida Butsu. When my heart is touched by kindness, how my being fills with joy I wish to share. When my heart overflows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soon as the ocean's I also offer when touched by kindness to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright as free as I Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion.
In times of gratitude, I say Namo Nembutsu.
Doing good no matter how small, reaching out with a warm heart, always in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, always in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion. With hands of heart in Kansho, I say Namo Nembutsu, spreading spirit of living with brave hearts, spreading spirit of caring, helping others, Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Nembutsu, Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion,
say Namo Amida Butsu.
Doing good no matter how small, reaching out with a warm heart, always in embrace of Buddha's great light, of wisdom and compassion, always in embrace of Buddha's great light, of wisdom and compassion. With hands of heart in Kansho, I say Namo Amida Butsu. Spreading spirit of living with brave hearts, spreading spirit of caring, helping others, Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Amida Butsu. Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Namo Amida When my heart is touched by kindness, how my being fills with joy I wish to share. When my heart overflows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soon, as the ocean's depth, I also offer when touched by kindness to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright as flowers on its flames, a sweet remaining
bright as light each day.
With hands of heart in God. spreading spirit of living with brave hearts, spreading spirit of caring, helping others. Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. Nembutsu. Buddha's great light shines into all hearts. In times of difficulty, I say Namo Amida Butsu, doing my best with a calm heart, thankful for my life as it's given, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion. In times of gratitude, I say Namo Amida Butsu, doing good no matter how small, reaching out with a warm heart, always in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, always in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion.
was touched by kindness, how my being fills with joy I wish to share. When my heart overflows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift, I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soon, as the ocean's depth, I also offer, when touched by kindness, to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright as flowers on its flames, a sweet relay of how I found me in you. When my heart's in pain, may I go on, may I bravely stand as I am and walk life's way. When my hands are warmed in Kansho, my heart lights aglow, finding peace when skies are gray. In great compassion, may I live this precious life, just as it's given in me does life each day.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our family Sunday service. My name is Warren Tanigawa, and I will be your MC for today. We'll begin our service with the temple bell, Kansho.
Namo Amidabutsu, Namo Amidabutsu, Namo Amidabutsu, Namo Amidabutsu, Namandop, 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 Namandop.
We will now have a chanting of Vandana and Ti-Sarana. Please put your hands together.
Namo Amidabutsu, Namo Amidabutsu, Namo Amidabutsu, Namo Amidabutsu, Namandop, 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 Namandop.
Thank you. Today's chant will be Sanbutsuge.
Chi 千億万無量大小修行言者供養一切使徒諸仏不入具の検証不逆異入言者小仏世界無不可け無種説の光明師匠変死小国四世精進異人難量量が三仏国の第一五種奇妙道場超絶国如内容理無闘争我と愛民道達一切実法内省真熱症状意図が国経楽安穏公物神妙是が心象発願の非力少々欲実法生存知恵無下上領子孫知が信行権領心死食の口我行精進忍者ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダーブ、ナマンダーブ、ナマンダーブ、ナマンダーブ。
The Dharma message will now be shared by Reverend Tomioka. His message is, it's now or never.
Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namanda. Aloha kako aloha. Welcome to Puna Hongwanji Buddhist Temple online Sunday service. Welcome. So today's my message is it's now or never. It's now or never. When you hear this phrase or word, it's now or never, certain songs or music playing in your mind, it's now or never. So this is my theme or things I want to share with you. It's now or never. What does that mean? As you can see, my name I have a Hawaiian name. Before I came to Big Island, one of my good friends who is well versed in Hawaiian culture, Hawaiian language, she gave this Hawaiian name to me. That is Kaimi Pono, the seeker of the truth, or person who trying finding the truth and then real. So I really love this my name, Kaimi Pono. And also, since I came to Hawaii, or since I live in this big island, the Hawaii, I had an occasion to see or to hear simple Hawaiian language or Hawaiian words. I cannot speak Hawaiian, but in regular life, I hear or what you say truly simple, short words, but has a beautiful meaning. So like my favorite Hawaiian words, for example, I do have aloha, we say aloha, or mahalo, mahalo, thank you, mahalo. And then this can be the most important word, kau. I see you can nod it, or yes, you agree with me, kau. Also another word I learned is bambai. So bambai, like somebody told me it's like a by and then by. So like meaning can be sooner or later. Bambai, like later bambai. So like I enjoy experiencing Hawaiian culture, or listening to teachers, or listening to beautiful songs of Hawaiian. So then through this word of bambai, sooner or later, today again I want to talk about it's now or never. It's now or never. So in the beginning, I ask, when you hear this phrase or word, it's now or never, certain songs came to your mind. So again, good thing now I can research or checking on the internet. So when I type, it's now or never, in my mind, I already have certain songs using singing using this word, it's now or never. But this song appears first. I was kind of surprised. Oh, I know this song, but I never realized this song has this phrase. So one is this song. You can see like a musician. Yeah, this is one of the part of the words is, it's now or never. Come, hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Yeah, as you may know, this is sang by Elvis Presley. So yeah, it's now or never. You can see words. I want to sing this song, but due to certain situations or regulations, I cannot sing. But could be the melody. You can feel it. Yeah, you can go to YouTube or think beautiful song. Yeah, it's now or never. Come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Another song is the song I had in my mind. That is this song. Yeah, it's my life. It's now or never, but I ain't gonna live forever. I just want to live while I'm alive. It's my life. This is sang by Bon Jovi. It's my life. So this song first came to my mind when I thinking of the word of it's now or never. So it can be generational things, but they are talking about it's now or never. Yeah, tomorrow will be too late. Tonight, today, yeah, it's now or never. Even Bon Jovi, yeah, we don't live forever. It's now or never. So now let's think about this word. It's now or never. Do you have any experience? It's now or never. To myself, yeah, when I went back, going back to my home personage, yeah, of course, now thanks to my lovely wife, now my house getting more cleaner and more nice looking. Before she came in, yeah, I was only by myself. So when I see the messy room, I know I have to clean. I have to take my time to sort out things and then clean up. But I'm thinking maybe bye later. Yeah, and or I know certain job I have to finish or doing, but my tendency is I'm the lazy person. Knowing that I have to do it now, I'm thinking, well, still I have time. And then before deadline coming, I'm like, wow, I have to do it. Also, don't you think we have those experience? We know I have to do it, but somehow we don't do it. And then we're thinking in the future, we may do it. But if we don't do it now, could be we never have a chance. So if we think about it, we may have an idea, hey, let's go to a trip. We want to go to Japan, we want to go Canada, or let's go to Las Vegas. Then we may think, well, maybe later in the future. Let's go later. Or after I retire, I will have more plenty time. Let's go. But we learned, especially in this situation, COVID-19, due to that, now we cannot travel like we did before. And some people even said they had a wonderful plan. After they have a spouse, so they said after we retire, we have a plan, go to Europe, go to travel, we will enjoy. What this person said was after the spouse retirement, within 2 years, the spouse passed away. Then this person telling everybody, do it now. If you have something, do it or express it. Don't wait. So it's kind of, we know it's now or never. But knowing that, it's not easy. Do it now, yeah? Then, how about in our Jodo Shinshu tradition in Buddhism? What does this it's now or never implies or has a meaning? Yeah, fundamentally the meaning is it's now or never is to encounter the primal vow of Amida Buddha. It's now or never. Again, the reason why I'm sharing this message or be here is to encounter Amida Buddha's primal vow. It's not a Bambai or someday later. Today, now, we get to receive and then realize. Then, why it is important? Why do we have to encounter? Yeah? What is Namo Amida Butsu Amida Buddha? Amida Buddha teaching us, enabled to see the truth of life and the truth of myself. Again, as I mentioned, Bambai or it's now or never, we know somehow in our mind we are thinking, well, this will be lasting forever. My possession, my family, my friends, what I today enjoy will be same. But truth is, it can change. Yeah, everything changing impermanence. But somewhere in our mind, we see it permanent. Nah, this never change. Or interdependence. We are connected to each other beyond the space and then time. But sadly, unfortunately, we didn't see, not easy to see the connection. Therefore, we may think, I can do whatever I want to do, but my action will have an impact more than I think. So intention and then impact. And then we are sharing so many things, but we don't realize. Then hurting each other because of the so many topics. Now we are experiencing vaccination, passport, politics, or racism. Yeah, that is our one of the topics or social issues. Then it's nothing wrong to have a certain idea perceptions, but we tended to only insist, I am right, you are wrong. Then we are hurting or having argument, conflict, without knowing in the depth we are truly together, but somehow we cannot see that connection. So that's teaching us the truth of life, and then also truth of myself. Because of our, we call it attachment or desires, we can see things only in a way I want to or I can. So therefore here we need a guidance to realize, to open my eyes. Therefore today you can see the statue of Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Buddha. Yeah, Amida Buddha is a Buddha of compassion, Buddha of wisdom. Compassion means truly telling us, your happiness is my happiness. Your suffering is my suffering. In Buddha's embrace, no rejection. Never leave you alone. Ultimate acceptance as you are. Yeah? Totally understanding our struggles, our happiness, and then be with us. No separation. Yeah, we often say, I'm thinking of you. Yeah, I'm thinking of you. It's a beautiful word. Yeah, we often hear and then say, "I'm thinking of you." But when you take a closer look in the word, yeah, we can see, "I'm thinking of you." I subject, thinking of you object. Yeah, we can see the separation difference here. Of course, it cannot be helped as a language or expression, but we do have a separation difference. No matter how we try to be closer or want to be together, there is a physical separation or our idea way of thinking, even between could be parents and then children. We cannot know exactly what they are going through. Yeah. But here in Buddha's compassion, truly no separation, no distinction. You and me together. Therefore, Amida Buddha, with that compassion, experiencing, observing how myself, human being going through so much, not only because of the things happening outside, Buddhism identifies the cause of struggle, pain is within me. That is my wish, desire of. I want everything go as I plan wish. My desire, my yearning. I hope this will go in this way. So Buddha knows that our struggle, suffering, therefore reaching out to us with Buddha's wisdom. Yeah, Buddha's wisdom has no judgments, no distinction, no discrimination. Totally, Buddha has an insight to see everything as it is. Therefore, when we encounter this Buddha's wisdom, we are enabled to see my true nature as human being, and then guiding us to the true and then real. Something beyond myself, higher than myself, but guiding me to the closer to the true and then real. That is the world of enlightenment. Then this Amida Buddha promised, in Buddha's embrace, no one never ever go to the place of suffering when they die. Yeah, Buddha promised when we encounter Buddha's primal vow, assurance of being born in the Pure Land and attain enlightenment. Yeah, Jodo Shinshu is also Buddhism. So Buddhism purpose here is to attain enlightenment. No more suffering, no more struggle, no more desires. True peace and happiness and then comfort. That is a purpose of Buddhism. Then whatever tradition, Tibetan, Zen, or whatever tradition may be, the purpose is the same, to attain enlightenment. The difference is how to get there. The how to is different. Then in our Jodo Shinshu tradition, how to is simply by Amida Buddha's primal vow. Amida Buddha practiced accumulating the highest of virtue for me, to save me, to guide me. Then what we do is simply realize I'm in Buddha's embrace. Yeah? So Shin and Shoni, our founder, realized he tried to become a Buddha by himself. Power, intention, the more he practiced, he found I cannot make this happen. I cannot become a Buddha by myself. Yeah? No matter how I try, my heart and minds never become closer to the enlightenment. The more he practiced, he realized the more far away from the truth of enlightenment. That is the occasion. Instead of he tried to reaching to the Amida Buddha enlightenment, he encountered enlightenment, Amida Buddha coming into his life. I shall embrace you. Everything is prepared, designed. That's Amida Buddha calling to us. Come as you are. I shall embrace you. I shall bring true comfort in your life. So that encounter, connection to the true and then real, is the occasion we can see, we are enabled to see the truth of life and truth of myself, and then we'll find a foundation, our root. Yeah, if we see the tree, we can imagine the deep underground roots are spreading. By the roots, whatever situation the tree may going through, tree will can maintain, sustain it. In a similar way, human life, we are going through so many things. Will be swayed by rain or shine or windy. So many things happen. But by having roots deep inside of our life, then it will sustain us. The roots or foundation of our life is primal vow, Amida Buddha. Then I want to share one short poem. So you can see like a person there thinking of somebody. This is originally in Japanese words, but the translation is in this way. So when I finally feel that I should perform filial piety, my parents are no longer alive. Hence, it makes no sense to put a blanket over their gravestones. Make sense to you? When I finally feel that I should perform filial piety, my parents are no longer alive. Hence, it makes no sense to put a blanket over their gravestone. So in Japanese, we say, 親孝行したいときに親はなし. Yeah? When we feel, realize my parents did so many things to me, I want to do something for them. When such a thought came to our mind, parents already gone, disappeared, too late. And then the other year, then hence it makes no sense. Putting a blanket over a gravestone means even you want to do something, again it's too late. Yeah, if you want to take them to a trip or offering a good house or buying something for them, if they already died, they cannot receive that gift or present. Yeah? So this story teaching us again, it's now or never. And then oftentimes, it's not easy to realize how much parents have been doing for us. Or somewhere in our mind, I know it, I love you, I'm thinking of you, thank you. But we may have regrets, when we experience parents passing away. We feel the regrets. I should have done this, or I should do this. Why I didn't do that? Regrets never ending. But in this poem, the important point is when we feel that I should perform. So we can see a difference. Could be in this poem, this person may not truly realize what this person is receiving from their parents. Could be assuming or take it for granted. But later, the moment came. Now I finally realize what they have been doing for me. It's not something I can take for granted, but now it's a treasure. I feel joy or roots in my life. In this, my parents' embrace, finally I find my home. That feeling makes this person want to do something. But again, it's too late. So this person can be anybody. So one of my senior ministers, he said in this way, we have been thought of by someone all the time. We have been thought of by someone all the time. So this someone can be a parent or your spouse, brother, sister, or grandmother or grandchild. This can be anybody. Or you may have somebody you're thinking this person always, no matter what, this person's face comes to your mind. I know, I'm not sure now you are thinking of me. Okay, thank you, honey. You are now in your mind. You have my face, she nodding. Yes, okay. So, when you have think, could be when you have somebody in your mind. Could be it's not only love or caring. You may have worries, concerns. Want to make sure they are okay. So that is like I love you because I worry about you. I worry about you because I love you. In the same way, how do you feel if you are in other person's mind? They are thinking of you more than you do for yourself. Then could be if somebody tells me, hey, you were awakened, you know how much your parents thinking of you. Could be in a back time, when I was a younger age, I'll say, I don't care. That could be me. My parents thinking of me, I don't care about it. I don't like them. That can be my reaction. But now after I experiencing so many things, began to realize, that's right, they are doing so many. So we can see a slightly connection or encounter. Something has been there, this person's love, caring, worries, concerns. We may want to chase them away, don't want to listen, but they are wishing for us. We are in somebody's wish. And then that contains, I love you, compassion, also, I worry about you. I worry about you because I love you. So when we feel that love, we will have a reflection upon our life. Indeed, they love me because I'm the person who makes them worried about me. Therefore, we try to do our best, knowing that we cannot be perfect, but we try to respond what we have been receiving from others. So then in our Jodo Shinshu, this someone is Amida Buddha, like parents or best friends or your person truly thinking of you is there. This someone is Amida Buddha, Buddha's compassion and then wisdom forever wishing for us. May we be happy, may we be peaceful. Please encounter this primal vow. I shall make sure liberate you from suffering, bring you to the ultimate peace and happiness. Come as you are. That is a Buddha's calling. So therefore, today, including myself, it's now or never. Today is a day we get to truly be exposed to this Buddha's compassion and wisdom, and then giving up to rely on this myself or this myself. Because unfortunately, this self has always ego attachment or desires. But In the embrace of Buddha's compassion and wisdom, our this self will be nurtured. Could be before myself is more tended to be upsetting or angry or selfish. The nature will remain, but it will be nurtured. More adding nutrition or soil of compassion, kindness, caring, realization of my true self. This self is developed, nurtured. Then that becomes our life more deepened. So it's now or never. Then Shinran Shonin, our founder, said, why it's now or never is. Our founder Shinran Shonin said in this way, the idea of Amida's coming at the moment of death is for those who seek to gain birth in the Pure Land by doing various practices, for they are practitioners of self-power. The moment of death is of central concern to such people, for they have not yet attained true Shinjin. So we often think could be only in the moment of death, or when we realize, I'm the closer to death, we'll begin to think about where am I going? What will happen to me when I die? Or that of others, friends or family. But sometimes, it may be too late, because we don't know what kind of condition we may be in, end of life. Of course, we want to wish I'm on a bed with my friends and then family, holding my hands, then I can have a time to say thank you or I love you. Or they'll tell me I love you or I miss you. We may have those image, idea. But truth is, not everybody can have welcome end of life as they planned there. We learned COVID-19 didn't allow people to be there when loved one passing away. So end of life, it's sometimes too late. And then Yashinan Shonin said, some tradition or teaching is, if you can to be born in the Pure Land or not will be decided at the moment of death. Which means even until the moment of death, we have to practice chanting Sutra, keep your mind and heart strong and firm, so that you might be born into the Pure Land. It's harder because again, we don't know what kind of situation we may be in. That is one of the idea teaching. Therefore, until end of moment, you cannot relax. And you don't know if you can be born into the Pure Land or not. Then Shinran Shonin said, this is a self-power. This is not the teaching of Jodo Shinshu or not the teaching Amida Buddha sharing with us. Our Jodo Shinshu teaching is, we may also speak of Amida's coming at the moment of death in the case of those who, though they have committed the 10 transgressions and the 5 grave offenses throughout their lives, encounter a teacher in the hour of death and are led at the very end to utter the Nembutsu. So also explains, could be some people can say Nembutsu to be saved, or can have a consciousness to experience Amida Buddha's coming. But again, not everyone can do in that way. We have no control. Then finally, Shinran Shonin clearly states, the practicer of true Shinjin, the practice of true Shinjin, however, abides in the stage of the truly settled, for he or she has already been grasped, never to be abandoned. There is no need to wait in anticipation for the moment of death, no need to rely on Amida's coming. At the time Shinjin becomes settled, birth too becomes settled. There is no need for the deathbed rites that prepare for Amida's coming. So we can see now, for those people who doing self-power or rely on themselves, until the end of life, they have to keep their heart and the mind practice forever, pure and then beautiful, because they don't know until end of life if they can become a Buddha or not. But here, Shin and Shonin said, however, those people who truly encounter Amida Buddha's primal vow, they already today grasped, embraced, and decided to be born into the Pure Land, while today now. Therefore, we don't have to wait until end of life. No need to waiting or anticipate if Amida Buddha coming or not, or our consciousness or our intention doesn't matter. Why? Because today we are assured, will be assured to be born into the pure and attain enlightenment. So again, but it does not mean today we are Buddha. It does not mean, it's like, if you have a rice cooker, if you have a rice cooker, you put the rice into container, wash it, and then you put into the rice cooker and you press the button. So for you, we press the start button. It will be assured the rice will be fully cooked. When we press the start, still rice is not steamed and not yet cooked. But the moment the start button is pressed, the rice will be fully cooked. It is assured. Similar way, when we encounter this primal vow, that the moment we are not the Buddha, but will be assured to birth into the Pure Land, then every day becomes a journey to the Pure Land, guided by compassion, wisdom every day at the working place, home, any place, any occasion. We do have a experiencing this myself, ego comes out. So many things doesn't go as I plan, as I wish. That is our life. But now difference is, now we do have a direction, the path of our life. Before like a detour, when we facing something we don't like, we like going this way, that way, never ending. We don't know where we are heading for. But now we encounter the bright light of compassion, wisdom, guiding us to the true and then real. Of course, still we go to wandering, go this way, that way, swayed by life happenings. But now difference is we can see the path to the Pure Land. And for that life, we are now today, every day, living our life to the fullest, guided by Amida Buddha's compassion and then wisdom. That is the life of Nembutsu. Truly, we do have a stay rooted. The foundation is there. No matter hardships or difficulty or our selfishness comes out, we can find a home in our life. Never rejection, always educating or nurturing this my life. Then we feel joy. I have been thought of by Amida Buddha all the time. Feeling I have somebody who thinks of me more than I do for myself. And then that gives us again profound reflection upon our life and then guiding us to live not only with my selfish attitude, but guided by, inspired by Amida Buddha's great compassion, great wisdom. Therefore again, today again, it's now or never. Let us take a time deeply. It's now or never. We get to encounter, we get to be exposed to Amida Buddha, this primal vow, who is teaching us truth of life, and then truth of myself. It's now or never. And then Buddha's compassion is already with us. Let us be realized, awakened to this Buddha's primal vow. It's now or never. As a final conclusion, please put your hands together in Gassho. Let us recite the name of Amida Buddha together. Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namanda Namanda.
Thank you, Reverend Tomioka. We will now have a reading of Shinshu Pledge 1. I take my refuge in the vow of the Buddha. Reciting the name, I will live through life with strength and serenity. I revere the light of the Buddha. I will put my effort in my work with self-reflection and gratitude. I follow the teachings of the Buddha. Discerning the right path, I will spread the true Dharma. I rejoice in the compassion of the Buddha. I will respect and help others and do my best for the welfare of humankind. Namo Amida-butsu. We will now have a chanting of Nembutsu. We will now have announcements. Pune Hongwanji will have an outdoor winter craft fair on Saturday, November 6th from 9 to 2. There are over 30 vendors with crafts, potted plants, body care, jewelry, food, and more. The entrance is free, but please follow all safety guidelines and it will be strictly enforced. On Saturday, November 13th, from 10 to 11:30, we will have Hawaii District Ministers Association monthly online seminar with Rimban Kazunori Takahashi from Honpa Hongwanji Hilo. And to register, please go to our webpage on Facebook. Thank you. On Saturday, December 11th at 10 to 11:30, we will have a Hawaii District Ministers Association online Nembutsu seminar, part 2. Living with wisdom and resilience, following the footsteps of Nembutsu practitioners on the Big Island. To register, again, please go to our Facebook webpage, and it will be held by Reverend Tatsuo Muneto a retired minister of Honpa Hongwanji Mission of Hawaii. Today's words of wisdom. This day, the opportunity of which is indeed difficult to have is today. Thank you for attending our online service. Please stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
When my heart is touched by kindness, how my being fills with joy I wish to share. When my heart overflows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soon, as the ocean's depth, I also offer, when touched by kindness, to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too, cherishing the time